Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. Happy time zones to you all. Welcome to this installment of Red Players Eden Crafters. Wow, that took a minute to come in. So, what are we doing today? Today is a very good question. What are we doing? Well, last episode we worked out that iron was a pain in the bottom. We didn't have enough iron coming in. And we completed the hot zone mission. So today we're going to look at and we unlock trains. So today we are going to look at bringing in trains, doing the cold mission, and working out how we can get more iron into the base area and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Expanding the base. That's what we're going to do. Hey Matthew, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Right, so first things first. We have to build all that stuff for the cold zone. So let's build for the cold zone. Yeah, I would agree. I'm feeling very meh because of the weather today. I'll be honest. I will be honest. We need composite beams. All the rain came once. Well, oh, that's good. What is going on? Oh, my Spotify controller's stopped working. That's brilliant. Well done. Thanks. Why is my Spotify controller not working? Just take a quick pause here. Where is... Why do they change the icons for stuff? Yes. Link. Log me in. 2 seconds. All the rain came at once. It's painfully dry. It's just dull. It's just meh here at the moment. It's not bright at all. Alright, let's just log in here. It seems I've been logged out for some reason. Right, log me in. Yes, but you're not logging in as that person, are you? Come on. Come on. Work it out. Come on. Why are you not working? Thank you. Geez, that took long enough. I log into this computer every 2 or 3 days, and apparently Twitch has logged me out, which means I've got to log myself back in again. Yeah, yada 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 yada. Authorize that. Hold on. Yes. Now I'm logged in for that. Right. What are you doing, computer? Hello? Why are you... Why are you not working? That's really frustrating. Title disabled, yes. Time remaining. Spotify is loaded. Have I think they've updated that and they haven't updated that. That's rather frustrating. Right, well, we'll just have to carry on without it. Anyway, tomatoes are so delicious. Yuck. Great cucumbers, and next month is strawberries, watermelon, and cherries. Cherries. Not cherries, cherries. It's like, what? What do you mean, cherries? Right. go back there. There we go. Wow. Okay, what's going on with my audio? I'm going to have to cut all this out. My audio is not shutting off. For some reason, the audio isn't shutting off. Oh, that's going to be frustrating. We're just going to have to go with it, aren't we? Oh, that looks better, but I don't know if that means I've got to shout it. If you can't hear me, let me know. He's shutting down now. Right, okay. Where are we? Reinforced container. Right. Another one of those. One. Okay, not enough computers. We need... we're going to need... Hang on. Oh, that had me worried then. I was like, where's my circuits? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Very confusing there. Right. Get that going. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm a few solder... You're... Bleh. Hey, Racing Kid. You're a few solder joints shy of a circuit. I would say that's a fairly accurate description. Racing Kid. I would say that's a fairly accurate description. Anyway, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Right, we have 12. Need one more. 4 more computers. Which means 40 more circuits. Or more. Yeah, no, it's 10, isn't it? Come on, brain. Make them now. We like them when I can. Job is busy with summer construction going on. Crews deploying those fiber seeking boring machines and all. Nah. You saying that's reminded me. I need to look at our ISP. We're paying over £100 a month for our Virgin, so our cable TV, telephone line, and internet. And I've seen what looks to be the same deal for 35 quid. And it's like, there's nothing to do with the TV license, Matthew. The TV license is nothing to do with that. Everyone makes a big thing about the TV license, and honestly, it's such small fry compared to the idea of ending up with Fox TV that I just give up. if everyone went down the route of that, we would just end up with, I mean, they're upgrading the TiVo, right? They're upgrading the TiVo, so no longer are your recordings on the box in your room, in your house. Now they're upgrading the Virgin TiVos. They're getting away with the TiVo software, and they're using Virgin 360, which stores all of your recordings on their servers, so that when you want to play something, it streams it down. It streams it down. And if they're now streaming it down, and you would blip through the adverts, they're going to start injecting adverts into the streams, as it is now already when you're watching like ITVX. So be careful what you wish for. You're not going to be able to get away with the adverts. Yeah, but that's the point, Racing Kid. That's the point. TiVo was a brand, right? And when you originally, I mean, I had one of the original TiVos. It was a silver box, right? And I had an original TiVo, and then Virgin brought in their digital recorder. And basically what they did was, I can't guarantee that this is what they did, but it feels very strongly that this is what they did. They basically either... Ooh, fog. You haven't had fog before. They basically entered into an agreement somewhere along the lines, somehow. And they started using TiVo box. That was the first that Virgin did. The box was a TiVo. It was a UK version, or it was TiVo 2, right? And then over time, what they've done is they've moved away from TiVo hardware to having a set-top box that... No, that won't work. That won't work, Matthew. That won't work. It won't work. So they went away with, they did away with the TiVo hardware, and they got the Virgin box, which then that then goes to the TiVo software. So they've been running TiVo software for a long time, and now the Virgin 360 appears to be Virgin's own version of TiVo. So now they don't need to pay for the TiVo license, right? But in doing so, what they're doing is they're not recording it on the hard drive on your box, right? They're now starting to record stuff up in the cloud, because my parents have got the same hardware, and they accidentally upgraded to the Virgin 360, and now whenever they want to watch something, it buffers while it starts to load, and then it loads, right? So then it loads. But if you're now getting your video, if you're now getting your TV recordings from a central location where they're recording your things, they are now going to be able to inject adverts into the stream, and you will not be able, an ad blocker is not going to work, because the advert will be injected at source. It won't be injected at the endpoint. It will be injected at source, and so all you'll get is you will get the stream, just as it works now for ITVX, if you don't pay for the adverts. Or I think it works for how they do it with exactly, Racing Kid. That's exactly what's happening, and I see it happening. And I have resisted, but they're going to automatically. There's going to be a software update in June, which will force my TiVo, my Virgin box, which is running TiVo software. It will upgrade to Virgin 360, and in the course of upgrading, all of my recordings that are on there will disappear. Which will be annoying. Anyway, I digress. If I yank the hard drive, that's where the OS lives. So if I yank the hard drive, then I won't have any OS to write to. Also, I'm fairly sure that I've read somewhere in the past that it's encrypted. But I can't do that, Matthew, because it's their box. It's their box running their software, and it's not a direct stream. It's the stuff that's there. I need something to decode what is coming from Virgin. So unless I can, well, I mean, it'd be jailbreaking it, and it's their product, so I don't own the box. It's their box. So in theory, they can come back at any point and recover it. I don't own the box, Matthew. I do not own the box. I pay a subscription service to Virgin. Yes. Yes. That's how it works. I do not own the router from Virgin for the ISP. It's their box. That doesn't matter if it's Virgin, Vodafone, BT. The set-top box that you get and you put in to watch the TV, Sky, Virgin, another. You're paying a monthly subscription to access the services. Is that mandated in the UK? I don't know about the set-top box. Don't know about the set-top box, but it isn't for the ISP. So I could put my own cable modem on the well, you see, so my firewall is, I have a Ubiquiti firewall, right? That is mine, and the modems, the Virgin and the don't rent to own. No, there's no rent to own here either. Yeah, it's their box. I mean, when we upgraded, when we moved from BT to Vodafone, BT said, "Oh, this is our box. Send it back to us," and we forgot. And no one's ever done anything. And in fact, when BT upgraded the router, they sent us a new router and said, "Please send us back our old router." And it's like, okay, what are you going to do with it? So the router is theirs. The firewall is mine. And I use their router literally as it's a bridge. Hey, Mr. Gamey, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So the ISP's provided router is acting as a bridge. It's a you see, the problem is with that over here, most people don't need to know, don't understand it. But also over here, I'm going to turn that down. Over here, I'm pretty sure it says that it must be an authorized device. So it's Mac locked. So it's locked to a Mac. And what that does is that stops rogue stuff happening. So I could put a router on and I could start advertising BSG routes. No, BGP routes, not BSG. BGP routes. If I started advertising BGP routes, I could screw up their network. Like, for reals, screw up their network. So they don't want me doing that. They don't want me doing that. So they don't. I'm pretty sure on Virgin it's Mac locked. In fact, I know it's Mac locked. You have to register the device with them. I've had one modem router for at least 20 years now. Certain models for specific companies. Typically the models overlap companies. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I think you could. Well, all right, you're being pedantic, Gamey. You're being pedantic. But yes, but I was just giving an example. I mean, it's no different to us at an office Mac locking a port on a switch. That's all you're doing, and that stops someone coming along with a laptop or rogue device, plugging it into your network and starting sniffing and getting into your network. So, but anyway, I digress. You're allowed your own router. I'm also working a setup like yours. My router behind. Yeah. You have the entire IT box. Nat, yes. I've forgotten what we were doing. Iron. We were trying to work out iron. Where's iron? There's an iron deposit. There's a large iron deposit. That's hot. This is nice and cold. So what we could do is they're roads. These are conveyor belts. But that's yeah, I try and make everything nice and neat. I try. It doesn't always work, but right. That's what I was doing, wasn't it? I was building this stuff that we need for the cold mission. You got a Ubiquity as well. Everybody's going for that. Everybody seems to be. They're prosumer, aren't they? Battery. Cobalt isn't going in, so we need raw cobalt. Is that osmium? That's osmium, isn't it? That's osmium. Yeah, I wanna upgrade mine, but yeah, so that's got to be osmium. Yeah, so that and that is osmium. Where's my cobalt? Yeah, I mean, I'm still. I mean, I haven't looked at the new interface for the new devices, but I got spoilt with like the way that Cisco, the ASA stuff. When you have nice graphs and you could see logs very easily and all of this. Whereas with the Unify I've got at the moment, it's a bit of a pig. Yeah, but I grew up with Cisco. I used it in anger. I used the ASAs, and the ASA was good. And I mean, you were paying for it, but you had all of the information there. And when I started using Ubiquity, and I still don't think you have the same level of ease to get to, or at least in my kit that I'm running. The same information. Two of those, but I do like Ubiquity. Fisty said that the CISO network certification back in school. It's basically everyone will be certified, even if you're going to do nothing kind of certification. Well, it was the Cisco saw how Adobe had got stuff into to become the de facto, and they started going down that route. But like you could get a Cisco certification, but it was basically I think it was called Comp A plus or plus A, and it was like, well, and it wasn't even really a network certification, Cisco certification. It was like the bare minimum needed to understand about what a switch was and basically very, very basic networking. I mean, we employed a couple of people who had it, and they came in and, you know, it was like, hey, Abraham, how you doing? Excuse me. Dear, excuse me. And we employed them, and they came in. I got to sort this audio out. I feel like I'm shouting. I am shouting. So they came in, we employed them. But once they got into the office, you know, they understood what a switch was. They understood what a switch was, but, you know, and they knew how to plug a network cable in. But beyond that, they didn't know much. I think I want another factory just for this stuff to go. Yeah, I've been busy in the last couple of weeks. So we've got a geothermal power station here. flattening out, trying to work things out, and despite the way that I get that just on the edge. Blah 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 blah. Interesting, it's not doing it now. The noise gate was holding itself open. It is a road. It is a road, yeah. My company keeps trying to get me to do Cisco sets. Keep telling them to learn anything new. Then SEMA came around and offered certs. I looked them up. I think my company caught on. I mean, its certifications are useful, but they're not the be-all and end-all. I'm guessing that it's an agency. I don't know, but I'm guessing it's an agency. Right, I'm squirreling so hard today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing that's what it is. Guys, if the noise gate isn't closing, I'm hoping you can't hear the noise. I've got a 3D printer whirring away over there. I've got an AC unit, right behind me. So it is quite noisy in here. If you start hearing that through stuff, then let me know. Yeah, I don't know what Cena is. I'm guessing it's an agency, or maybe it's another networking company. Right, okay. Don't worry, the voices of the void microwave of a computer blocks all white noise. Okay. Cena. What did I say? I don't know what I said. I'm wondering what I said now. Sensor arrays. Antenna arrays. I am so squirreling. So squirreling. I mean, where the wife works, they look at certifications within the business as a way of proving proving that you are still you're keeping up with industry and you are constantly looking at self-improvement. I'm not sure if this is still the case because I've been out of it for a while. But it used to be, the saying used to be, nobody ever got fired for buying IBM. I'm always looking at the improvement of my paycheck. Well, this is a way, this is a way of, especially in big companies, of being able to turn around to your manager and going, look, in the last year, I've done this certification and this certification. I'm still relevant, pay me more. Or I will be able to take all of my experience and the proof that I'm still relevant, and I will go and work for this bank or that bank or this mega corporation or that mega corporation. Higher chance of having to work with Cisco in the future, actively hurtful for the career and sanity. I mean, I don't know if this is still the case. I generally don't know if this is still the case. But it was also, in that nobody ever got fired for buying IBM. that's not necessarily true these days. But nobody ever got fired for buying Cisco. I will quite happily put my hand up and say I've been out of, doing this stuff in anger for 10 years. So I don't know what is. Now, Cisco is not that bad, but anyway, still. I mean, the last job I had, when I was working for a large conservation charity. There you go, a large conservation charity up in London, and they had Cisco firewalls, and then they had PF Sense behind them, and oh my god, Cisco's I could get to sit up and dance. They just worked. They just worked. But then the PF Sense always was the bane of my life. There was weird things going on with it. It wasn't logging properly. This rule was weird, and you had to do something weird here just to allow a port through, and it was just like, ugh. But having manufacturer defense in depth and all that, I'm the manager now. I only need to point and say, do that. Okay, yes. My position is that the moment I'm on a break longer than 3 days, my boss cannot work as he's swamped with mine. Well, he needs to become better at it. I'm squirreling a bit. I'm amazed because you're always saying there's so much work, but it doesn't sound like you're a big company, Matthew. It doesn't sound like you're a big company at all. Really? I've never heard of that, Gamey. I'm not saying that's not the case, but it sounds like the network's not locked down enough. Going back to what you were saying earlier. But my understanding is a lot of stuff these days is it's all virtual anyway. It's all virtual switching. You're a small company with a few thousand customers. Their customers are companies. Well, I'm not sure that should make a big difference. The thing is with companies that they tend to be more loyal than customers. So if a customer can get your service elsewhere, and it's like me changing from BT to Virgin, it's simple. I can just do it. Whereas if I was a big company and I was changing my entire infrastructure from British Telecom to another service provider, that's quite a lot of work for a big company to do. And so they're more inclined to stay with that company because there's a lot of work involved and risk from moving from here to here. The companies tend to be not loyal, but they tend to not move around as much because of the hassle and the work involved. In my experience, but as I say, I've been out of it for a good time. With non-government organisations. quite a few government offices. I mean, well, I've always tried to work on the adage of work smarter, not harder. But it's easy for me to say because I'm sitting there and I don't have to worry about it. Whereas I've been sitting here and I keep meaning to VLAN up my network. I've done some groundwork, so I've got various SSIDs, Wi-Fi networks for everything to be split out on. But I've just not got around to actually doing the VLANs. And the idea of me implementing VLANs at home and then my wife having to work from home for my wife works from home and she can't connect to the office because I've done something with the network, wouldn't go down too well. And I don't like sleeping on the sofa, it hurts my back. Specific stories 15 years ago. I tell you, yeah, mate, when I look back at stuff and it's like, when was that? Oh, that was a long time ago. It's like, how is that possible? That's just not allowed. It can't be that long ago. I need more circuit boards. Really? I just picked up a bunch of them. It included a managed Cisco switch with a faulty power supply that somehow managed to be build a loop inside itself. That is a bit weird. That's not what I wanted it for. I wanted it for out here. Right, there we go. Then I want to build landing pad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I want the recall thing as well. Finding a network cable that's plugged into port 1 and port 2. Yeah, no, I can imagine if it's looping internally, that's a bug in the software, without a doubt. I mean, we had network port switch come out to the floor to a network point, right? And then came out of a network point into a switch and along, down, back into the under the floor, come across, come back up, plug into another switch, plug into hub. These were hubs, sorry, not switches. These were hubs, and then plug back into the floor port, which went back to another switch. So, you know, switch 1, switch 6 or 7 down here was plugged into each other. What was worse, the next switch on route didn't flag the traffic coming in. Wow. Yeah, no, that sounds a bit of a challenge. Our sales team, the expenses they had. This used to annoy us, right? Was the management of the marketing team were like, oh, they're gods type thing, right? Because without them, no work would come. None of the punters would come, and we would get these projects, and it would be like, oh, the ROI is going to be, we're going to make $1 million this year, just from this one product. And bearing in mind, we had loads and loads of products. Well, that's good, Cisco. At least you had a Cisco maintenance contract with them. Imagine if you didn't have a maintenance contract. So these people would come to us and they go, "Oh, this is a top level 1 priority project. It's gonna give us an ROI of, it's gonna cost 10 grand. It's gonna make $1 million in its first year." And from that point, no, legal made them. Oh, okay. Well, fair play to your legal team. This money is going to go up and up, and and then we would move heaven and earth to put this product in. And they would be on us all the time to put this product in. We'd put the product in, and then because of being management, I was on the P&L sheet, so I would see what the profit and loss was. Well, with Volkswagen, yeah, okay, I can see there being a bit of clout behind that. I could see a little bit of clout behind that. Yeah, and so marketing were like, they were the bee's knees. Upper senior management loved them. Oh, and they wined and dined the customers and this, that. And let me just put it this way, right? Gentlemen's clubs were put on expenses for clients. I joke not. And and then the business is going, "Oh, well, we didn't hit our project targets this year." Yes, because if you look at the expenses for that team over there, oh, well, good days when it was normal. We're not talking that long ago. We're not talking that long ago. We're talking not directly that, gentlemen. There's a level above that, Matthew. A gentleman's club is where you go for a drink and there are occasionally scantily clad ladies dancing. No other services are provided. I'm not quite sure why that reminds you need to buy some audio equipment with the company card, but okay, Jamie. Yeah, basically maid calf. I've not heard that term before. And when I say scantily, I mean incredibly scantily. And you're just like, really? Really? And as I say, these profit and losses, we'd see this product go in and it would barely make any profit at all. But the marketing team had told senior management, and so we're talking senior management, director board level, that this product must go in. And then, right, okay. And then the marketing would then say the reason why it's not making the profit is because we didn't implement it in time. And it's like, you came to us and within 2 weeks we've changed the product, we've integrated the product into our database, we've installed installed and configured new hardware, we've flown it out to the data center in another country, we've then gone to site and installed it, we've got it up and running within 2 weeks. How's it our fault? But it was always, I don't know if this is the case in other businesses, but IT was always the whipping boy. It was always IT's fault. The P&L, the products that they'd spent money on, and we'd spent money on to implement, didn't make the money that they said it would. It's funny how it was always our fault. Right, I'm going to need food. I'm going to keep those because they're expensive. They're not. I don't care about those. The fun thing is my authorization level is yes. Nice when that happens. That. Keep that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Everything else can go. Right. I need food. Make the food. It's not going to make that many, but okay. I mean, I remember my expenses going in for working abroad. And at one point I went up, my expenses were, I went and spoke to accounts to explain what certain parts of was going on with expenses and why this was the case. And I was talking to the accountant, and he said, "Oh, I don't know why you're up here, Red. I don't know what you're worried about. There is never any problems with your accounts, with your expenses. You should see what some people try and put in their expenses." And yeah. But I always felt, I'd go away with the guys for work, and it would be like, because I was the senior one, I had to pay for stuff, and some of the guys would take the mickey a little bit with what they would have for dinner, or they would charge something to my room as a joke, and I'd be like, oh. Because it'd be charged to my room. At the end, I'd have to sign and approve, and then I'd have to go back and get my expenses paid off. It was like, oh. And as I say, that was when I learned that marketing, gentlemen's clubs, were a standard thing. Right, so what we're going to do, we've got our bits. We're going to fly across to the cold area. Which I think is this way. I think this is the cold area. So we'll put our marker there. Of course, we'll fly at night. Because why wouldn't we? Newscast update from Remembrance Gaming's chat room. Tech Talk takes over as Cisco woes are shared, networking nightmares and switch shenanigans. Matthew reveals their power in the workplace whilst Racy Kid plays the managerial maestro. Serial sales bonuses and NGO dealings paint a picture of a small but mighty team. And remember, folks, always check your network cables. Autopilot. I'm flying it. There's no autopilot. I'm flying it, looking along, but I can see at the bottom of my face. Bottom of my face? Yeah, I can see out my chin the screen. Also, it does, yeah, it does fly in a straight line. I'm going to be on the edge down here. That'll do. Okay. That one in. Right. Now from here, I've got the climate regulator, yay! So from here, we now have power. Put that there, we'll have some food. Heal myself up. Right, what else did I want? Oh, the scanning radars. Ooh, there we go. Right. Radar, there we go. Get in! Get in! Let's look at our map. Ooh, very nice. Sulfur deposit. Osmium. Quartz. So there's nothing new here. We've got ruby over there, and we've got ruby, ruby, ruby. Isn't that radiation? So other than setting up this 600 megawatts, so I'm going to want a geothermal generator. So I need a geothermal generator in each location to change the temperature in those locations. Okay. Why don't I have any light in here? Why is there no light? My expense card is on a Google account, and my boss just gets the auto invoice and he pays me back. Okay, Frank, generally we don't do expenses on the company, running extremely lean on that. Your brain went bzz and kabut from all that tech talk. Yeah, I know that feeling. Basically, we're focused having on zero debts and positive cash flow. But yeah, really hope work finally releases its iron grip on my throat. It's quite exhausting. Yes, yes, I can understand that. Can I make gears? Oh, so I can get stuff. So the warehouse is worldwide. Oh. That's a different... For me building, that makes a big difference. Okay. Yeah, global stockpiles are lovely in games, yes. I would agree. I still don't know why we've got no light here. Yeah, so now I can build whatever I want here. Can I build... I want to build the geothermal station here. Can I do it? I don't think I can. I think composite beams. No. Okay. Finish set your stream to send me proper live now. Yeah. A number of people were saying that stuff like that had happened. There's a number of people going, oh, you are streaming. Yes. I only stream 3 days a week, but I haven't stopped streaming. Well, I haven't played it in a year, at least a year, and it was released I think it's released 1.0 this week or last week. Yeah, so I haven't played it for a year. And I think you asked about the Ocean Planet. I didn't even know about the Ocean Planet. I thought it was a DLC. Oh, no copper ingots. Okay, so we need to put stuff into Ocean Planet is the default starter planet. Is it? This was the default starter planet for me. Maybe it is Ocean World. I don't know. I've not had any tsunamis or anything like that. Second abandoned structure that we found. Ancient chest, okay. Amethyst, diamond, ruby, emerald. Nice. We might be able to find those now then. Oh, what's that? That's just cobalt, okay. I don't know, this feels kind of dark today. Well, that feels better. That's a lot better. I can actually see again. That's weird. Where am I heading? Heading the wrong way. Here we go. Relics of lost civilization, better process them. Yes, absolutely. You off, gaming? No worries. Thanks for popping along, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you around. Whoa, okay. You come down fast. Oh, I didn't build the recharging area, did I? That's all right. We'll build. Right, so Okay, so apart from that, that's recharging. Oh yeah, we got the we unlocked the vehicle bay. Going down is literally, hey, gravity. Yes, yes, it is. Right, okay. So I want a factory that can make computers. Well, not necessarily make computers, but I need copper ingots. I need raw materials going into stuff. I mean, I guess that's actually doable there. If I move those all along one, and then copper can go in that side. Oh, we're not doing copper ingots, are we? No. Okay. Let this out of the sky. Thank you. Right, okay. So we're going to need glass. That means I've got to make glass. Is silica going in? Yes, okay. What do you mean not enough silica? Okay. Quartz is going in. I'm thinking maybe I need one warehouse for each. So one warehouse for all copper stuff, one warehouse for all iron stuff. I'm thinking. What do you mean I'm squirreling? Don't know what you're talking about. So we're going to have to redo this again. That is relay out the factory again. Right, that'll do. Okay. That's sulfur. Okay. Oh, get rid of all of that, please. Right, so sulfur. What can we turn sulfur into? The sulfur is turned into fuel and insulation. No, that's an insulation layer. That says gold. SUL, okay. Okay, so two for there. Right. And that is made in a refiner. Of course it's made in a refiner. Okay. There's the refiner. There's the refiner. Okay. That needs filters and rotors. Rotors I can't make down here. I'm tempted to make a factory and just chuck everything into it. Down this end as well. In there. Sapphire. Right, all the rest I don't care about. No. Just drop it on the floor and eventually it'll be cleared up. Right. Build a factory. Warehouse even. So I'm only short of glass panes. So 30 glass panes. It's a bit of a pain. Oh. I got surprised by my own weight then. Went to push up and it was like, oh no, I'm heavier than I thought. Okay, so now get rid of this. Okay. I like the fact that the conveyor belt's just going to go right through it. I mean, okay. Who am I to argue? Okay, so where's that going? That goes down into there. So I want a splitter then. I want a splitter, but I can't because I need a circuit board. Alright. Might be a bit busy in there. Right. Again. So what are you? You're that. Oh, that's already splitting, isn't it? Yeah, so, no, I need a... Yeah, that's why I need another splitter. Okay. If I move this over... I got rid of that. I don't want to do that part work. No, I do need another splitter. Like, this is not going to look pretty. Definitely not going to look pretty. That's now putting stuff into the warehouse. Again, not going to look pretty. Spaghetti. Oh my god. I need to get this sorted. And I need iron. Right, so we've got that. That's all working now. Right. Actually, I've realised something as well. Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine for now. I was thinking about the food side of things. Right, so now... Oh, God! There's water under here. We're waterlogged. The sea is literally there. Right. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's move this back. It's nice everything in a nice row, but... that's a splitter. Let's put that there. Right, now... refinery. I still need rotors and filters, but I haven't added the rubber into it, have I? Rubber and rubber bands.
Oh, hey to Novsmiko93, thanks for hitting that follow button.
But how's that? How do I say that? Tanvaz? I can't, my brain cannot read that. Tan Asimov, I can't, how do I say your name? Oh my god. My brain. I do apologise. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. I know it said it. Tan. My eyes. I really apologise for butchering your name. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Munch Punch. Can I call you Tanner? Frosty Tools. Your 100 cheer is more like a turbo boost for Real Munch Gaming Space Station. Just like in your work, you're ensuring those engines run smoothly for your sport. Here's to building a more epic streaming adventure, dodging those iron grips of work stress. Cheers to you, the real MVP of this cosmic adventure. Thank you, Frosty Bot. Appreciate that. And as I say, I do apologise for butchering your name. If you want to lurk, that's fine. If you want to tell me how I was butchering your name, and that's also, you're more than welcome to as well. But thank you for the follow. Right, my brain has gone and run away. So we've got glass, we've got silica. Silica's stopped. Why has silica stopped? Yeah, silica's just slow. Because it's being split many ways. Right, what was it I needed? I want to build a refinery. That means rotor and filter. That means going in here. Right. Have I tried hardcore mode? No, I have not. As I say, I played this probably for maybe 2 streams about a year ago. And I've only done... This is what, my 4th stream of it? You don't recommend the Ocean Planet? No, that's fair enough, thank you. I've seen the picture of the tidal wave, and someone came in and said, yeah, there's tsunamis, and basically pretty much everything gets wiped away. The idea of fighting a tsunami and being as slow as I am at building, I don't see that being a good combination. I'll probably eventually come to it, but everything except warehouses. Wow. Yeah, I would not build... I wouldn't be able to build quick enough. I just wouldn't. Right, so the refinery, the water goes that side. Okay. Imagine you're alone in CO2 and your life box got gone. Yes. Well, I think that would be one of the first things you set up, isn't it? Is... You know what? No, I can't do that. You try and make nice bends, and look at that. Ah! Better now than they were in the before times. Wow. Ha! Apparently I'm going into the warehouse. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Right. Again, I want the splitter. Why does that say E1 tier warehouse? I don't want... Oh, because I'm there, okay. That was confusing me. I'm going to have to reconnect that up. I mean, there's a number of things I would like to see. Like, I find the pipes very frustrating. I do find the pipes very frustrating. There we go. I'd like the pipes to be like they are, like you can control them in Satisfactory. I mean, I know you're looking at two very different types of game. Right, okay, so that's... I need water for that. We need to... What do we need to do to upgrade these? Fast rotor. I just don't find the pipes as nice to deal with. I'm assuming a fast rotor can only be made. Buildings, and this is a quality of life. You can use arrow keys for positioning, but don't move the mouse, it will go back to the cursor. Oh, okay. I'm going to assume that I have to build it in here. No, okay. Why have we got no silica? Did I not connect this up again? No, I didn't. Okay. Ah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Stuff going through the building. You once terraformed a large portion of the map with just warehouses. Ouch. You're too sleepy. No worries, Matthew. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for the biddies. Enjoy the rest of your day. Right, okay. How do we make... Just in the assembly bench. Right. I've lost the house. It's because it's the warehouse is there. It's confusing me. I don't see an advanced rotor. Do I need to unlock it? I've got that. Ship engine, cargo spacecraft, jetpack, gem cutter, quantum processor, gold alloy, catalytic converter, fertilizer. Right, okay, so it wants me. Let's build this blooming. Let's finish this. So I'm going to need more water. We're already massively behind anyway. I don't know if there's a limit to what these pipes can flow through. There is a power issue. That's not going to do it, is it? It's still way off. Where's the pump? Rotors. Well, where are we? Rotors. It'd be easier to make, don't need that. Going to push me out of the building in a minute. Right, rotors, so I can build 5 more. Not sure how we're doing for power either. Why does that say organic input 0 when there's clearly organic input going in? One, 2, 2, 1. Enough rotors, okay. Where are you? Where are you? Da, da, da. Boop. 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 Nope. Build a water network producing 15,000 litres per second. Right, well, we've done that. 1,700 litres per second. Nice. Okay. That's great. Logistics. Make that 5. Make that 6. Make 4. Okay. What does annoy me is not being able to put things midway. So I can't run a pipe along here and then have one pipe with multiple branches off at level. I seem to only be able to put valves on the ground. Don't know if this is going to work. But that's a nice feature. I like that, being able to put down just a long way. But so now we're starting to get our sulfuric acid. Right, okay. We've got raw copper going in. So ideally I want raw iron as well. Hey, don't delete the entire thing. Where's the conveyor belt? There it is. Doo-doo-doo. Goes in there. Into there. So then we've got, but now we've got rods. Now we want to split rods because we want rods and we want gears. Okay, so we then come round to there. And we want basic constructor, which ironically needs gears. Make me gears. There we go. Right, now I have gears. So now I can build that. So that's gears. That's now in the wrong place, obviously. Right, okay. Right, okay. Dump that. No, dump it. Oh, fine, don't do that then. Right, so then you no. Ah, it's finished printing. Right. That looks like it's filling up as I would expect it to. Right, so now I can just dump all of this. Have some food. That. Right. Now I've got to do the same with this. Right. Okay. Did I not connect? Oh, okay. For whatever reason. Upgrade them all. Those ones up. Might as well, mightn't I? Just upgrade them. So, not a lot of copper. That's fine. Okay. So now where are you going? Are you silica or concrete? You're concrete, okay. Or basalt. Can we make anything else out of basalt? Can only make concrete. Okay. Well, that's fine then. Going across the road, that is unacceptable. Okay. What are you? I think you're obsidian, aren't you? Or cobalt. So cobalt. It's CA, isn't it? Cobalt. So you only make that. All right. So you three only make what, those three things. Fine. Okay. Doo-ba-doo. So if you're going the wrong way. Don't want to say anything, but you're going the wrong way. Ha. Bye-bye. 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 How? What? I don't think that's right. Just going to go on a limb and say I'm not convinced that that's quite right. Good, they don't cross. More C. Why are these going the wrong way? The entire thing is going the wrong way. All right. We'll do it again. Why is it every time it moves? Oh. Right, okay. So now they're going the right way. Okay. I mean, there's no reason for rock for the sake of rock. Yeah. Maybe we might need rock. Oh, I've just had a horrible thought. I wonder if we'll need rock to raise land. If we need rock to raise the land. Well, okay, we'll deal with it then, I guess. Okay. This doesn't work very well, does it? So we've got... But then again, iron, we might need a raw iron. Are we going? Yeah, I see. I wonder if we are really going to need the quartz. Hey, Kevin. Hi, and how did you get everything so level and neat and tidy? Feel like my factory's made by an Italian. It's overrun with spaghetti. Lots and lots of frustration. With regards to pipe, I mean, you spaghetti, right? Do not perceive my pipes. Yeah, do not perceive the pipes. Ads. You shouldn't get an ad though. We've literally just started adverts. It's alright, I'll take a break. Right, I'll take a break and talk to you after the ad. There you go. Right, okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute.
Hello, my name is Jarvis. I am online and fully operational.
So that links into my home assistant. That's my so this is an ESP32. This then connects to my home assistant, and I can say, hey Jarvis, this will do voice detection and pick up the fact that I've said hey Jarvis. It will then listen, and then once I stop talking, because it will do voice detection, it then sends the voice file to Home Assistant, which then does speech to text translation, right? So it does speech to text translation. That then gets sent to my home AI. So I'm running Quinn. I'm running Olama, but running the Quinn model on a 2080. So that then does all the things that can talk into Home Assistant, know all about the sensors and stuff around the house, right? And then it will reply, and the prompt is such that it will put in every now and again. So it will reply in the Jarvis voice, but it will put Jarvisisms into the speech. So we're getting there. It's taking me a while to do. So then my plan is I'm going to document all of this, and I might make I've been doing some filming and, you know, bits and pieces. I may do a YouTube video on it. I don't know, because it's been very trial and error, and getting things to happen. But given that it's only a 5-watt speaker, that sounds really good. Because then I can put it down and then I can dismantle it. That would be hilariously funny. That would be hilariously funny. Putting it on top of the warehouse. Right, so we'll build that. Again, I'm very confused. Now I want to build this. 40 cents? Jesus. Thermal regulators. Can I make thermal regulators? I can't make thermal regulators. How do I make thermal regulators? I need to get that done. Analyze materials to discover new recipes. Build a climate regulator in a hot region. But I can't because I don't have the... So I need thermal regulator. Requires ruby ore. But I've got ruby ore. So I've got to do it in order. I need phosphorus next. Well, where's phosphorus? I don't even have it on here. So there's ruby, but I can't really mine. There's no phos... Wow, they're hard to see. Add to hotbar. Graphene. Okay. I don't think... That's ruby. Oh, look. Oh, that makes sense. I guess. Right, okay. Well, where would you get phosphorus? I'm clearly being a bit dense here. You know what? Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that is amusing. So the gold is not that level of conveyor belt all the way through. It looks to be now. Right, okay. I haven't unlocked them. So I don't know where the element is. But I need the element. But that would suggest it's got to be in an area that I can go into without dying. Radioactive. Although I'm okay. Copper ore. That's copper. Okay. Ancient ruin. Gold, amethyst, emerald. Okay. Mural is covered in descriptions written in an unknown alphabet. Your translation system requires more samples to establish reliable interpretation. The movement direction, it in places, land, it, fit, nothing wrong, failing. That sounds good. That can't possibly be an issue. Something is failing. Cobalt, cobalt. Gold, osmium. That'll be another ruby. Phosphorus! Yay! Right. It's not on my list though. Graphene. Okay. So I was right. It's got to be in an area that I can get to. So that would suggest maybe around here. That's quartz. Phosphorus. Once I've found it, we can scan, can't we? Got to keep in mind, we don't have oxygen here. I do have spare oxygen though. How many of phosphorus have I got? 8. Probably going to need 30 or something, aren't I? Just scan it. Can anyone remember how many we needed to scan? Is it just 1? Is that large rock? Okay. Is that phosphorus? Yes. All the phosphorus. Lovely. Now I can see it more. So why could I not see it as I went past it? There's 2 more there. 1 up there. Okay, it's only filled up my tank halfway. Interesting. It's just a large rock deposit. And that's just quartz. Looks like there's 3 that way. Wondering if there's another. Oh, there's emerald ore, isn't there? Oh! So it's interesting. I picked stuff up. I don't know if we've unlocked it. I think on the road, when I was building the road, there was a cave that had something green in it. I'm wondering if we won't see a node until we've scanned for it. How many have we got now? 30. Well, hopefully that's enough. Given phosphorus is here, this is where you'd want trains and stuff. Be able to mine this stuff and bring it back. Or make the bits and then transfer the fixed bits back, or the made bits back. Where are we? Yeah, so we could. That would be easy enough to do a train through. I think. I think that might be an option. So Kevin, if you're back and you've managed to dodge the wife aggro, let me know and I can explain it to you. I appreciate you might still be lurking, so that's fine. Don't want to get you in trouble with the wife. Right. There's radio. Yeah, okay, we go through that one. So how far have I got to go? Oh wow, okay. So I'm nearly at that level. I didn't realise that. Right, now somewhere in here. Somewhere in here we uncovered a cave. Is it here? I'm absolutely convinced we uncovered a cave. Ah, there we go, there's the cave. Uranium. Graphene. I was right, there was something green. Interesting, okay. But I reckon in the radiation areas, that's where we're going to find uranium. Okay. Yeah, having the ship is very useful. Right. What have we got on board the ship? Stuff that I forgot to build. That's fine. Right, let's do this then. We can analyse the phosphorus. We might be able to... Gold alloy, quantum processor, gem cutter, jetpack, ship engine, and spaceship, cargo spaceship. Right, then what's that? You can now do the ruby as well. Right, and then amethyst. Okay. Conveyor sorter, crystal research unlocked, advanced miner 3, warming unit, radiation shield, that's for the uranium, radiation isolant, warehouse 3, then you want uranium. All right. Brilliant find. You find your first sapphire. I found a bunch of them. But okay. Right, so now, geez, we got all the things. Advanced assembler. That needs fast rotors. Can I make fast rotors now? I can make these though. Right, how many do I need of those? Right, so I want... Where is it? I want that. So I need 50 of them. I don't have enough. Okay, but we now have ruby ore. That's hot. So where were we? We were down here. So we've unlocked the... Okay. So ruby ore is where it is very hot and it is dangerous for me to be out for any period of time. Okay, how are we going to do this then? Have I got... let's eat. Radiation isolate. Crafting component can be used to craft some advanced parts of machines. Produced in assembly bench, assembly machine, advanced assembler, advanced workbench. So that's assembling bench. Just notice it's got a smiley face on that. So I need ruby ore. The only place we've seen ruby ore is where it's hot. Did I not? Oh, there's power there. So we've got a large ruby deposit just next to the base. Okay, so I've got to basically go there and mine stuff. How much do I need to mine though? To make... So I need 50. So I need 100. I need 100 ruby ore. Right, okay. What do I need? Is it Mark 3? Diamond drill. Can't make that. It's got to be the advanced miner 2 to mine ruby ore. That would make sense. So then I need composite beam. I need gear assembly. Exited out of that too soon, haven't I? Alright, okay. I don't know why I keep storing my food. Don't care about that. Made things, don't care about that anymore. Don't care about that anymore. That, on the other hand. Right, so I want to keep that, don't care about that, keep that, keep those, because they're made, although that said, the gears, And the rubber I can just get because of the warehouse. So all of that, right, okay. So now, dump all of this. Let's take some more food. Alright, that should keep me going for a bit. Okay. So I've got my geothermal back there. Don't care about that. We are once again back to making possibly one of these. She knows. Yes, me. Okay, so I've got that. I don't know, let's build a window because we can. That's not where I wanted the window. Okay. Composite beams. Make a bunch of them. Make these. Build them. My gosh. Make some more. Okay. Right. Maybe a door. Maybe want another door. No. What was that? Kitchen. That's a reinforced kitchen. I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? Can I build it? Gotcha. Six. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Come on, any time today. So, who's are any of you following the Eurovision Song Contest? Because I know my kids are. I've got it on now. It's like we have to watch it. Oh, okay. if we really have to. So that's that. So in theory now, get rid of everything that I've got on me. Chuck that in there. Right. Okay, so I want... That's going to give me 14, which is two lots, okay. I'm thinking maybe we build 2. I don't know if we can build 2. But if we can build 2, that would be good. Not enough gears. What? But... Oh, really? I mean, that makes sense. There's a reason, Red, why it's not working. Because you didn't tell it to make stuff, you idiot. In the meantime... Da-da-da-da. That's that one done. Right. Build a number of them. Forwards. Resting. We've lumbered. We've lost some frames tonight, which hasn't happened in a very long time. Only 53 out of 327,000, so it's not that big a number, but still, nonetheless. We've got Twitch ads coming up in a minute. Oh, that's done. Sorry, I distracted there. Make a bunch of them. And then we want hydraulic pistons. Pistons of the hydraulic kind. Mind you, I can press V and build from inside the building, can't I, with my drone? That will make life a lot easier. And I can collect resources using my drone. That will make life a lot easier. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. Don't know why I stood in the doorway. Bit silly, wasn't it? Oh, we're only 11 followers away from 2,000 followers. Twitch ads starting in 1 minute. Right, okay, so we've got that. I'm going to take this apart. Right, got all of that. And then we want that. Taking a while, isn't it? Ooh, inventory full. Ooh, okay, we'll get rid of that. It's fine. The food's biodegradable. It's fine. Right, we've got Twitch ads. I'm going to get in here. We'll take a break and I will be back in a minute. Get the cushion back. Righty then, let's go, shall we? We shall fly along the coastline. Whee. And I'm not going to try and control it with the mouse, because that way lies all kinds of madness. I'm literally landed on lava by the looks of it. Okay. Oh, you can only have one, okay. 30 a minute. Is there another one here? There's another one up there. Oh look, loads of ruby. Ooh, okay. Erg. Okay. I want to go that way. We need the geothermal anyway. Yes. Oh, okay. Get that going. Question, can I build from inside? No, I can't. Okay. I'll build that there. And I'm going to go this. Oh, okay. Okay. That's better. That's not though. Can't build any more, can I? Oh, I can. Because, idiot. Let's step back here. Okay. Can I do it now? Right. Why is the insulation layer not upgrading? Why can I not? Oh, okay. So I couldn't delete the door. Okay. Not what I wanted. Slowly dig down. Actually, I might. Tell you what, if I delete one of these. So I've got 6 insulation layers back. And now oh, there we go. Why are you not letting me delete it? How have I just deleted it and not got my 6 back? It's game. It cheats. Not any closer. Why won't you let me delete it? Okay. We're going to have to... Tell you what, we might get away. Delete this. Because we didn't lose any parts. And use it to flatten the ground there. Might take a while. But it has flattened it. We'll get there eventually, chat. It'll take us a while, but we'll get there. That's rather frustrating. Why can I not delete that? I mean, okay. Come on, get to the ship. Right, there we go. Fine, we'll land there then. We got emerald. Precious find. Right, okay, so now we can bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. Okay, let's bring it back to there. I build a warehouse. I can build a warehouse. No. What is that? Gold, okay. There to there, from there to there. Apparently that didn't work. There we go. Right, okay. Less than ideal, but it's working. Right, let's put this geothermal plant back down again. Right, okay. So now I've got loads of ruby. Ruby, ruby, ruby. Why have I got this? What I want to know is, what's happened to my gold? Because we were making... Oh, it's just very slow. Okay. It's very slow. Okay. What blazes have you got in? Where's the ship? Ship's there. Okay. So I can now just get that myself anyway. Okay, so that's not a problem. You're going to want to do the same for phosphorus. Right, let's get to the ship. Quick, get to the ship! Here comes the sun, la 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 la. It's alright. So that actually worked out quite well for us, didn't it, really? Our lovely green oasis. That was not the button I wanted to press. Boop. Right, okay. Why did we want rubies? I can't remember why we wanted rubies. We wanted ruby for that, that's why. Okay. And we need 50. But are we going to use my... Yes, we're using my stuff up. Okay, that's good. Okay, oh. I It's going to take its own sweet time, isn't it? And I want to make it manually because I don't have the ability to make it otherwise. We can go back and we can put the thermal regulator there, and then we can start looking at maybe running a train. Hmm. If we run a train to the phosphorus, what I like about Satisfactory is I could just walk away and it would still be building. I've got to sit here and do nothing. No! Tick tock, tick tock. Let's swap. 1 and 2. So it's about 2 seconds. That's 100 seconds. So that's fine. It's less than 2 minutes. It just feels a long time. It feels a very long time when you're just sitting here waiting. But hey, I guess it is what it is. So we will get that going. So it needs ceramic. Ceramic requires silicon. There is no silicon over here. Silica over here, isn't it? I've got copper, gold, osmium. Lots of rubies. Iron. Oh no, it's cobalt. No, it's quartz. So quartz. Once I get that cool, but then do I really? Once it's cool, maybe I need a bunch of these around now. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Erg! Press the right buttons. Where's it gone? Right. I need 100 insulation layer and 40 sensor arrays. Really? So what's going on with my insulation layer? Hello? I don't understand. It's moving now. Why did you stop moving? That's weird. That's very weird. We got to make 50 sensor arrays. That's going to take an absolute age, isn't it? The antenna isn't that big a deal. It's going to be 100 antennas though, if I remember correctly. No, 300 antennas. No, 120 antennas and gold wiring. Okay. Right, well, I don't care about that now that I've got that. Steel alloy. Oh, wait, what? Are we making steel alloy? I didn't think we're making steel alloy. That's the alloy forge. Faster upgraded unit that expands production, the ability to produce steel. So no, I haven't made one of those. Advanced filters. I don't think we can make advanced filters. No, we've only got normal filters. What's left on here to now? Now I need uranium. What do you want me to do here? Nuclear reactor, magnetizer, spaceship. This fast spaceship is great for exploration. Nuclear plant. Can we build these yet? No, I need advanced filters. Fast rotors. I still can't build fast rotors. Can I? No. Where are fast rotors? I just realized I can... Huh. Fast rotor. Graphite rods. Ship engine. AI chip. Cooling module. When equipped, this produces... that's what I want. Warming unit. And a jetpack. So radiation shield. Bigger battery. Right. I keep forgetting there's a scroll wheel. Ooh, what's that? Vehicle energy cell 2. Okay, so I can make these, but I need graphite rods. Graphite rods. Right. Carbon refiner. So graphene can go into carbon refiner. Are we not making that already? No, that's... Graphene is taking carbon fiber. Okay, so we're gonna need another one. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to start heating up. Okay. So that's going in there to make... No, we are making steel alloy. That's what I thought. Okay, so raw iron and graphene. Raw graphene. So... to make... Oh, okay. Right. So where's this coming from? This is coming from up here. Do I build up here a factory? I can build a warehouse. What is that? There's a conveyor belt underneath it. So if I build a warehouse here, right, I can access, if I build a warehouse 2, so I can build a warehouse number 2. Okay. So, if we do that, right, and let's build a house. Just so I can get up there and not melt. Not enough. Okay. Ooh. Right, okay. Get rid of that. So that's iron, that's sulfur, that's quartz. And that's the valley that I dug. Right, so if I come back here, I'm going to need water. But I can make I can conveyor sorter. Oh, AI chip, there we go. Right, conveyor splitter. Right. Really? Apparently it's too far away. Well, I was expecting to get to trains tonight, but apparently not. Okay, so we want cooling next, don't we? That's what we want to build. Right, I want to build carbon refiner, which I can't because I haven't got any filters. Okay. Nope. That one goes there. You then. Ah. You lead on to there. Although that said, that can come out there, can't it? Where's the merger? Merger. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right. Go from there to there. Right, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Wrong button. Right. I mean, that is spaghetti. Stuff is coming, okay. Isn't there another one up here somewhere? Graphene, basalt. Right, there's another one there. Really? So there is. No, that's iron. Am I? What? Large graphene next to that line. Oh. Okay. Hashtag. Oh, it's underground, isn't it? We had this problem before. And we think it's underground. Yeah, I know. Because I'm looking at it. It's there. Ah, there we go. Right, let's run back then. Yeah, I know. Right. So if we've got that then, I should be able to build fast auto mining machine. So would you be quicker then? Whoa, yes. Okay. A lot quicker. Okay, so now I've got logistics. Now I want a merger. Okay. And then I want a splitter. And then you can go there. Although I'm not a fan of that. Come on, delete. Thank you. So we've got a limitation, really. Do you know what? I don't even need that, do I? Can I? I can't change that. Can I? No. If I change that for that, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Because we're getting enough. So I would go so far as to say I don't actually need to do that. maybe have a splitter. No. I mean, let's hold up. Let's hold up. Because of this. So, you know what? I think... Okay. I know, warning, high temperatures. I know, you keep on about it, don't you? Oh, apparently I can't get up that way. Okay, now I can. Get rid of that. And then... yeah, we'll go with that. 2 hydraulic pistons. Really? That's not annoying at all. But it should be alright, actually. I mean, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Donk. Because now I've got access to the fibre. What did... phosphorus. I can make those. Come away. Flying annoying thing. So... oh, graphite rods. That was what I wanted to make, wasn't it, up there? Anyway, brain. What did we need? We needed hydraulic pistons. Right, we've done that. If I build that... no, I should be able to build that. That's annoying. I realised I've run back when actually I could have built that advanced thing, couldn't I? The advanced workbench. Ah! Ah, to you too. Right, I should be able to build that in here. Yeah, I can build that. And then we can build that. That's fine. Right, okay, so then from here now I can build stuff. I think. Right, where are we at? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. So that's 180 a minute as well. Nice, okay. So now we've got that. Carbon refinery, rotor and filter. Do 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 do. Right, and filter. What do I need for that? Can I do that? Probably not. That's the cooling one, isn't it? I need the advanced filter for that, though. Where was it? I saw the advanced filter. Was that a machine that had to make that? Yeah. Oh, no, that's the carbon thing, isn't it? That's the refinery. So carbon refiner. Right, so I want you to make rods. And I want you to make filters. Right. Having that sorter is nice. If I put that there, and then put that there. Really? Okay. Wrong button. Let's bring that round this way then. And that's the... Oh! Fudge! One, two... Right, that's wrong. Hey. Right, you've already got graphite rods. Number seven. That goes into there. Get you. One over there somewhere. And go there. And then you. Come back this way. Into there. Right, now we just need water. Yeah, good job. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Well, we're trying. Ugh! Horrible. Horrible. Okay, we need to go up another one. I mean, the pipes are different levels as well. That's better. That's better. I mean, they're not the same height, but it'll do. That'll actually go there, I think. No. Oh, apparently these float. Good to know. I mean, it's not the same height. Need to go up. Is it the same height? Yep. I think it is. It is not the same height. And it's bent, apparently. Apparently, I didn't put it in the middle as I thought I had. We'll try and make it neat and tidy and what have you. Can't guarantee it, but we'll try. That looks better. Don't understand what's going on. Okay. My guess is it's not deep enough. The ground's too shallow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. And I've got to somehow connect into that. Da 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 da. Wee plonk. Okay. It's, I mean, okay. 95%. So we're kind of making it. They're now running by the looks of that. Excellent. Okay. Well, I think there's a good place to leave it. We didn't get to the trains, which is a shame, but we're planning. We're planning for the trains. We now have an understanding of what we need to do. We can start making progress. We've got our advanced filters going. We're making carbon. We're using warehouse Mark IIs. So yeah, I think we're kind of starting to be able to make sense. What I might do off stream is I might get the car up here and I might flatten this out, or the bulldozer. But anyway, yeah, thank you to the awesome people that just went up the middle of your screen. Thank you for the bits, tips, and subs, gift subs, memberships, membership pluses, and bits. Appreciate all of that. Thank you very much for the follows as well, and hopefully you didn't get into too much trouble with your with your misses. If you're new to the channel, I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays normally, starting between 4 and 5 UK time. You can follow me on the Blue Skies and on the Discord. And if you're on the YouTubes, please remember to like and subscribe. And underneath me, hopefully there will be a video that YouTube says you're going to enjoy. So hopefully you'll enjoy. But for now, we're going to say goodbye to YouTubes. So thank you very much for coming along, YouTubes. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, give your loved ones a hug. And hopefully we will see you on the next installment of Red Plays Eden Crafters. We're going to do a raid on Twitch. Bye-bye, YouTubes. Bye-bye.